Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. True heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think it has to be Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter. I think when you look at that midfield, he can have a critical role in terms of developing his game and adding goals to those midfield runs. He hasn't done that enough so far, but that's what he needs to add. And he'll keep making those runs and get into the opposition box undetected. He has to now start finishing them off better.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Joao Palhinha. Now it's Tell. And it's Joao Palhinha. Sarr. Tell. Now it's Tell. And he thumps it clear. And here's Johnson. Johnson! It's off target and by quite a way. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Shaw with the cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. Tell. Joao Palhinha. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Joao Palhinha probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Mazraoui. De Ligt. Aim forwards. Ugarte shifted upfield. Romero clears it away. Matches quick. Good chance here!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Udogi. Sarr. Udogi. Van der Beek. Johnson. Now it's Solanke. Out to the right. Johnson. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's Cunha. Moved on forwards. And it's Sarr. João Palhinha. Bentancur forwards and within. Can he find the finish? That's going to go a long way. Doggy. A chance to play it in. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to get it clear. Shaw. Šeško. Johnson. Romero. João Palhinha. Van de Ven. That's really well manoeuvred. It's Toro. Great defending, strong and determined. Ugarte. De Ligt. Casemiro. Martinez. And it's played forward. Šeško. He's away. And there's the shot! That's a waste.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Van de Ven, gently done. Bentancur looks to the other side, and it's Udogi. And here's Sarr. Bentancur, and here's That's very neat. Udogi, now here's the delivery. Najraoui. De Ligt. And it's played forward. Ugarte shifted upfield. That's Cunha. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's been well dealt with.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Van de Ven. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Johnson. Pedro Porro.
referee a right smile there.
Bugatti. Aim forwards. Sesko. Oh, good spread. Carries far too far and out of play. Sarr moved on forwards. He's gone for goal!
Solanke really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Martinez. Johnson. Brennan Johnson. Matheus Cunha. It's really well manoeuvred. Casemiro. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Decent progress down the left. Sarr. Bentancur. And it's Bentancur. Bugatti. Shaw. Casemiro. Van der Ven. Brennan Johnson. Done delicately. Good ball over the top. Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. Too long and over the line. Sarr forwards and with intent. João Palhinha. Van der Ven. Bentancur. Johnson. And it's Sarr. And here's Solanke. Played out to the right. Johnson in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! He's scored! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Casemiro. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Udogi gets it clear. That's a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui picks it up now. Bruno Fernandes has a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Bentancur. Sarr. Tel. Sarr. And it's Udogi. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Sarr. Sarr! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Shaw did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Johnson. That's really well manoeuvred. Short. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Sarr. João Palhinha. Sarr. João Palhinha. Johnson played out towards the right wing. Bentancur. Shaw gets over and intercepts. Šeško. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Been taken short. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Porro with the clearance. Oh, sweet feet. Looks across and plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Udogi. Sarr. And here's Solanke. And here's Tel. And the shot! Terrific save by Bain! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Johnson. And it's Sarr. And the shot! Ugarte. Šeško. Maciej Cunha. Shaw. Out towards the flank. Shaw delivers. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Double.
Out to the right. Mazraoui played into the box. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Aimed in towards the centre. Solanke. Johnson. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. It's hoisted clear. Ugarte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Solanke. And Solanke! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Shaw. Casemiro gently done. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Brennan Johnson. He is through here. And it's played into the middle.
Johnson, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bruno Fernandes! Could be danger here. And the finish! And that was very necessary. Martinez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Van der Ven. Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Solanke. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Martinez playing towards the other side. Mazraoui chasing after it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's a threatening ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bruno, and again! Palinia gets rid without sophistication. Shesko shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Solanke. Porro. That is lovely. Pedro Porro. Oh, it's played into the area. Ugarte. Spread out to the left. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. And here's Bruno Fernandes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's aimed into the middle. And it's Ugarte. Shesko! Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Matheus Cunha played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. João Palinia. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Bentancur, João Palinia. Now it's Solanke, and he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Solanke clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. And it's played forward. Tell. Sarr. And Here's Solanke. Lovely feet. Bentancur, great shot! Mazraoui shifted upfield. Martinez. Casemiro is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
And Solanke! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bentancur. Solanke. And it's Johnson. And it's Johnson! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Shaw. Shaw with the cross. They've won a corner. Shot a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Solanke. Udogi. And here's Tell. Oh, nice touch. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Laid out to the right. And it's Mazraoui. Has been clubbed away. Casemiro. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Johnson. João Palhinha. Shaw. Martinez, Ugarte. Bentancur. Romero, gently done.
Too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Romero. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Sarr. And it's Udogi. Udogi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Udogi really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Sarr. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. Solanke. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Casemiro. De Ligt shifted upfield. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. It's run loose here. And he's got his cross in. Vicario claims it safe hands. De Ligt cuts it out. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. He's well positioned here. Manchester United have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a loose ball, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Casemiro. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Romero. Moved on forwards. Tell. And here's Solanke. Tell. Now it's Tell. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Cleared without complication. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Bentancur. Johnson. Sarr. Tell. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! Just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Casemiro. And it's played forward. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Played into space. It's a good-looking delivery. Udogi, and can he finish it? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Bentancur. Van de Ven. Tell. He's on it. Can he get away? Sarr. Bayindir gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Mazraoui. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. Udogi. Šeško. That's a cute ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. What a try! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bentancur. Palhinha, Romero, João Palhinha, Brennan Johnson.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Casemiro. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Romero. Udogi has found the net here, of course. Romero. Sarr. João Palhinha, and here's Solanke. Tell, and he's found the one. Tell! Short changes him with that pass, and here's Tell. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. Beats it away. And that is out of play. Manchester United have reclaimed it, and it's Shaw. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Solanke clears it away. Casemiro. Now who's going to be first to this? Johnson proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He has found the way through, and it's played forward. Shaw.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Romero. João Palhinha. Van de Ven. So we've reached the hour mark. João Palhinha. Moved on forwards. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. And it's Shaw. Showing good feet. Good ball, good take. And claimed it back swiftly. Shaw flashes it across. Good run down the left. Romero. Šeško. And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Delict. Casemiro. Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been won straight back. Shaw. Sandro Martinez, aim forwards. Shaw. Sandro Martinez, and he goes cross-field. Mazraoui, now he's off and running. Ugarte. Šeško, steaming on goalwards. This has gone, that's a foul. And here's Bruno, and a chance! Bruno Fernandes! Good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bentancur. Sarr shifted upfield. Nice defending, physical and effective. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Ugarte. Oh, can he get onto this? Udogi gets across to intercept that. Sarr. Van de Ven. Romero. Sarr. Bentancur. Johnson. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Referee's given a throw. Tell. And here's Sarr. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sarr has got himself a free kick. Try! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Bentancur at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ugarte. Shaw, gently done. Johnson. Bentancur, aim forwards. Johnson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's nice. Johnson! Oh, this looks sharp. Inviting looking ball that. Nasraoui. Crunching tackle. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And Ancelotti! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
De Ligt shifted upfield. De Ligt forwards and with intent. Van de Ven. That's really well manoeuvred. Tell. Sarr. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Played back in. Johnson. Chance, surely! And he's heaved it away. And he should have made it fall.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bentancur delivers. Deftly away. And it's Sarr. A lot of... He's had a shot! Lovely bit of skill. Bentancur. And here's Johnson. Moved on forwards. Plays it through. Shaw delivers. Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong. And it's played forward. Van de Ven. Sarr. Solanke. And here's Tell. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Udogie aim forwards. Casemiro. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Solanke. Sarr. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Produces a cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And here's Tell. It goes for a shot! Sandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Can he deliver? And it's Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro, Ugarte, Mazraoui, Casemiro gently done. Good play through for the wide man. Palhinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Matheus Cunha. Romero. Udogie. Now it's Solanke. Tell. Johnson. It's a good foot in there. Johnson has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Mazraoui. Out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedro Porro, who does have an assist to his name. Romero. Udogi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cisco! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Wins the duel this time. Bentancur.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Mazraoui. Really well manoeuvred. That's a dangerous ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Casemiro shifted upfield. Tell. Now it's Solanke. Tell looking for a runner. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Casemiro probing pass. Van de Ven. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Casemiro. Mazraoui. Five minutes left on the clock. Over to the left. Now it's Tell. He has found a way through. And here's Solanke. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Brennan Johnson. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that could set him on his way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro drives forward on the overlap. Casemiro. De Ligt. Bentancur, Brennan Johnson, Mazraoui cuts out the pass, Martinez, Ugarte, Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
João Palhinha, Johnson, Bentancur, Johnson, João Palhinha, Tell. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Udogi. Sarr. And here's Bentancur. He's cut it out. De Ligt gets good distance on it. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Šeško! Van de Ven getting this one clear. Mazraoui. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Great work on the overlap. That's good play. Cross goes in there. Johnson. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Is that. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was simply a very